I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right, so maybe we should get started. My name is Matthew Desan. I'm in the sociology department at the University of Michigan, and I'm part of the Interdisciplinary Marxism working group, which is one of the co-sponsors of the event, along with the College Socialists. And I don't know if there's someone here from the College Socialists who'd like to say a little something about their group. But anyway, welcome to our second event with Peter Linebaugh, professor of history at the University of Toledo, former student of E.P. Thompson, someone whose work has been important to me personally. His work stands, I hope this is how you characterize your own work, but for me at least, at the intersection of British social history and Italian autonomous Marxism. His books include The London Hang, Many-Headed Hydra with Marcus Rediker, most recently the Magna Carta Manifesto. He's been he participated in the journal Zero Work. He's written for the New Left Review and is a member of the Midnight Notes Collective. So yes, please welcome Peter Linebaugh. The idea is for us to have a sort of an informal discussion after Peter says a couple words about well, the readings that were assigned, 2 chapters from the London Hang and 2 chapters from the Magna Carta Manifesto. Then after that, I'd like to open up for discussion. But maybe before we get into that, we could go around the room, introduce ourselves, say sort of why we're here, what we're interested in, something like that. I'll start with me. Like I said, my name is Matthew Desan. I'm a PhD student at the University of Michigan. I'm interested in Marxist theory, but specifically sort of Italian autonomous Marxism. So maybe we'll go this way.
Gordon Bigelow, I'm interested in Peter Linebaugh.
Hi, Gordon.
Hi. Paul Spence. I've read all of E.P. Thompson, and I was amazed that I met a graduate student, Tom Chisholm, and Manuel Chang, and that you were around, and I've read all your books. Amazing work.
Thank you.
Amazing work.
My name is John. I'm here from Bowling Green State University, along with Professor Young. He sent out this this flyer a couple days ago, and it sounds something very interesting, and that's why I'm here.
My name is Colleen Woods. I'm a 4th year in the history department here, and I work on U.S. colonialism in the Philippines.
My name is Federico. I am 4th year in Romance languages here at the university. I'm interested in political theory in general, and particularly Marxism.
My name is Brandon Jett, and I'm from Bowling Green, and I was kind of interested in just seeing what was going on tonight, and I guess meeting Manuel's mentor.
I'm Jade. I'm also from Bowling Green State University. I'm one of the students. I am honestly not very knowledgeable on these topics. I'm just interested.
My name is Stephen Lynch, and I'm also from Bowling Green State University, and I'm here just to listen.
My name is Manuel Yang. I'm a student of Peter's, and I teach part-time at Bowling Green. I've been interested in Marxism since I was in college, and I'm really glad to be here.
I'm Phil Carroll, a member of the Washtenaw Reds, and I've read the Magna Carta Manifesto. Thank you. You autographed it for me.
I am Odile Huguenot-Heber, and I am an admirer of Peter's writing and of his wife, Michaela. So I am here to hear about the comments.
Libby Hunter is my name. I am a musician, friend of Peter's, glad to be here.
Hi, my name is Brian Whitener. I'm a 2nd year in the Romance languages, and I'm interested in Marxism's political theory.
I'm Aaron Stark. I work at U of M as a web developer and been reading some sociology and Marxist political theory these days, so I was interested in hearing this talk and maybe participating in the working group.
And that's Alan Haber, who will introduce himself a little bit.
We just all went around.
Hello, everyone. I'm Alan Haber. I'm an activist. I was interested in the commons particularly because I'm working on a proposal to develop the Ann Arbor Downtown Library parking lot space as a community commons. So I'm interested in this local representation of a global idea.
Okay, so I guess as a way to get this conversation started, I was hoping maybe Peter could talk a little bit about, if you all got the email announcement, there were some attachments from some of Peter's books, 2 chapters from the London Hang and 2 chapters from the Magna Carta Manifesto. So I was maybe hoping that Peter could talk about why those passages in particular might be important given the current conjuncture. The London Hang, of course, was written in the early 90s, the Magna Carta Manifesto just last year. Maybe you could talk about the continuities in your own thinking, how the discontinuities, what has changed, and what lessons we can learn from your own research in the current conjuncture.
Okay, Matt, thanks a lot, and thanks everybody for coming tonight. I'll try to speak, we agreed at 20 minutes and then to open it up. So I'd like to make a brief presentation. This is the 30th anniversary of Midnight Notes, which is the Marxist revolutionary collective that I belong to and contributed to, and we're meeting in New York in a few weeks to assess what we've done. And so I wanted to bring that as a way of show and tell. And then I also brought some copies of the Magna Carta Manifesto in case anybody wishes to obtain a copy. So I'll put that up there. And I also brought a copy of the London Hang for the same purpose. And I'll put that there. And then there's the most recent thing I've published is a presentation of Tom Paine's Rights of Man, Common Sense, and Agrarian Justice, which advances the discussion that some of you were hoping to hear tonight. Odile and Alan in particular mentioned the commons. So that's also here. And then, so those are for sale, or if there's a scholarship fund in case you need to obtain one and are short of money. I want to welcome and thank very much the people who came up from Bowling Green. I was really surprised to see you here ahead of me. I thought the traffic was going to slow you down. And I also want to thank especially my comrades from Fifth and Liberty, Gordon and Libby Hunter. They have stood there at that intersection in Ann Arbor faithfully, stalwartly, and gallantly for 2 years and helping put an end to one war and still working to end another. So it's been one of the most exciting and important parts of my residence in Ann Arbor to stand with them when I've been able to. Phil, of course, and Alan and Odile are also activists in Ann Arbor on local issues and global ones. So I'd like to thank them. And Nate is from the University of Toledo, and he's driven up for this evening. So I hope, one accomplishment we can get out of this evening is for those of you in the Michigan Interdisciplinary Marxist group and can get to know the visitors and vice versa. And I'm really glad to help make that happen. I brought a copy of Das Kapital, Volume 1, just in case. And then I brought the selected works of Marx and Engels. It's in one volume, which is a real good starting point. There's Karl Marx himself, and there's his buddy and angel, Friedrich Engels. And this particular edition is from 1968, Lawrence and Wishart. That's when that's the Communist Party publisher in London. And all of their works were very subsidized by the international communist parties, and they were printed and published in Russia, or excuse me, in the Soviet Union. And so it was possible very inexpensively to obtain the works of Marx and Engels.